Hey guys, so as you probably saw from the title of this video, this is going to be a vegan Alfredo recipe, and I just decided I would do a voiceover over everything instead of editing and any fancy camera views. And here's a short clip of me sounding like an owl. I think I just had my phone over my hand over the camera, so that's why it sounds weird. But I was just concerned with the pasta spilling over. But as you saw, I got about a half a cup of dry pasta, and I'm using like a lentil pasta by Ancient Harvest, which just has a little bit more protein. And now I'm spraying my pan with some coconut oil spray. I particularly don't cook with oil that much, but if I do, I use this spray. Again, this is me noticing that it just came out weird. What? Yeah, I don't know why it came out like that, but so I put a little bit of spray on a saute pan and then took about half a cup of just some chickenless chicken by the Tofurky brand, but you can use whatever chickenless chicken you want, or you can omit this. Obviously, it's going to change the macros. Yes, by the way, this recipe has 50 grams of protein. You heard it right. 50 grams of vegan protein. So just stop with the questioning. Stop it. We don't want to hear it anymore. And then, so I am just cooking the chicken. It's already cooked, but just kind of moving it around just so it browns a little bit to get that nice flavor in there. And then while the chicken was still browning, I decided to make I'm actually making the recipe. So I was making the Alfredo sauce, which I just use plain cashew yogurt. You could use like almond milk yogurt if you want, but just make sure it's plain. Don't get vanilla, don't get sweetened, definitely don't get a fruit flavor because that would be weird. Pretty much the yogurt is just substituting for butter or cream in a normal Alfredo recipe. And so, yeah, you want to use plain. I went with the cashew yogurt because that's what I had in my fridge, and that's actually the vegan yogurt that I particularly like the best. I've tried, what's that brand that makes almond milk? I forget the brand that makes almond milk, sorry. And then here I'm just adding some frozen broccoli and some frozen peas. I probably use about 3/4 cups of frozen broccoli and about a quarter cup or a third of a cup, or yeah, I think about a third of a cup of frozen peas. But, oh, I guess I wanted you guys to hear what it sounded like. But as far as the peas and broccoli, it's kind of up to you how much veggies you want. I really like veggies, especially broccoli, so I put in a lot. And then to the yogurt, I'm adding some nutritional yeast because that's going to give it that cheesy flavor and add some more protein. Nutritional yeast has so much protein. It is crazy. It has so much protein, great for B12. So if you are vegan or vegetarian, you need to have nutritional yeast in your pantry. If you don't have nutritional yeast in your pantry and you're vegan or vegetarian, it's like, are you a real one? Are you for real? Are you real? That's kind of what I wonder when I don't see it. I'm just like, are you real? And then I'm just putting some black pepper because that is a very key part of regular chicken Alfredo, so you don't want to miss that for the vegan version because you do want to taste. When I make recipes like this, this, I wouldn't consider this junky food, but like junk food, I'm doing quotes right now. I do try and make it taste as similar to the real thing, again, I'm doing quotes, as possible because that's the whole point of these kind of recipes, to kind of attract people that aren't vegan, that don't want to be eating a bunch of whole foods all the time, and you want to attract those people that are thinking about going vegan but think they're going to miss out on stuff. I missed a lot, so I'll probably just do a freeze frame, but I added the sauce to the veggies and the chicken, and then I mixed it around a bit, and now I'm adding the pasta. You want to taste your pasta first to make sure it's like mostly cooked. It can be a little bit hard before you add it in, but it should be mostly cooked. Then I'm just using a perforated, I don't know if that's the right word, spoon to take it out of the water instead of draining the water because you might need some extra water. I learned that tip from Giada on the Food Network a long time ago. That's actually how I learned how to cook a lot. I learned how to cook from my mom and just watching cooking shows. You'll learn a lot by watching. So then I'm adding the pasta, mixing it, and then adding there's like a little bit more pasta in there, but I didn't want like it all stick together to just a few pieces of pasta. That's why I mixed halfway through. By the way, I just thought this voiceover would be fun, and I obviously didn't have any fancy camera views, so I just wanted to show you guys how everything looks when you don't edit and when you don't have your camera on a tripod or anything like this. Like, this is just me holding my camera while I'm cooking, very raw. But the full recipe will be in the description box below, if this was like a little confusing to you. But pretty much that was it. I put it in a bowl, then I set the camera down to add some black pepper on top just to make it look nicer and give it that flavor. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this from me, you can always click the subscribe button down below. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.